How's it going, guys?
Hello.
Going all right. How are you?
Good, thanks.
Glad to hear it.
Ready to be done with the semester.
Oh my gosh. I swear I'm behind. I just can't. I don't know. It's hard to work and try to figure this all out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have statistics, accounting management, and international business class.
Oh my goodness. Accounting management, I took that a couple semesters ago. It
It's
was it was a whole bunch of made up stuff is really what I thought about it. I was like, really, you're just making stuff up.
Is that the same one as managerial accounting, or is it different?
I think that's what I'm talking about. Is that what you're taking?
yeah, the
Patrick?
accounting 202.
Yeah.
I failed that last semester, so now I have to retake it.
And my problem was I was looking at it going, you guys are just making up, you're just making up whatever you want. I get the idea behind it, but it's
Well, then there were no examples or anything. They don't explain any of it.
yeah, I didn't do very well in that class for sure. I passed it, but yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't do too well.
Yeah, I agree with you. What they do is that they do simple examples, but then they throw you hard examples and no explanation, and you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah.
And that my big problem was is that they didn't tell you what you got wrong, so you couldn't study for go back and review where you were lacking.
Yeah.
So
Did you get the
I'll tell you right now, I didn't get either of the questions where I had to do math because I don't know this formula thing here. I'm having a hard time with that.
Okay. I can help.
So
I think let's go ahead and start. We can catch Francisco up if he shows up.
oh, and just a heads up, I didn't write this meeting down in my planner for tomorrow, so I have to work. So I'll miss tomorrow's meeting.
Okay, we'll just count you as attended.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's legitimate. Yeah, we'll just count you as there. Okay, let's go through it and then just stop me when we have questions. Question 3 is skewed right.
Yep.
Okay.
Question 4 is normal.
Yep.
Got that.
Normal.
5 is normal.
Okay.
6 normal.
Yep, 6 is normal. 7, it's all of them except data are drawn from a population that is right skewed and the sample size is small. That should be the only one that's not checked.
That's correct.
That's what I got. Yeah.
Okay. Question 8 is if the sample size is large, the shape of the distribution of sample means will be approximately normal.
That's correct.
Okay. What did you put, Patrick?
I did the same.
Now I put so it might be that I didn't understand it. So I did if the parent population from which the data is drawn.
Yeah.
So you said if this,
they kept doing it. It drove me nuts. They did it a couple of times through like the homework practice and like the reading thing. They kept doing it just like enough different, and it's the one. So I finally like caught on to the pattern. It's the parent population is the other one. It's not this one.
So then the answer to this one is the last one, the one that says if the sample is large.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll have to go back and review that then.
Yeah, I finally figured it out. I like just pulled up the answer keys for the reading thing and then the answer key for the homework. And I just read the definitions a couple of times and just like made it make sense. It doesn't.
Okay.
It's so yeah.
That's why usually they want to do a larger group when they do what do you call it, testing, or like when they test things in science and stuff like that. You cannot use a small group because you cannot get a really true answer, or true answer.
Okay.
Or yeah.
Right. Okay, so like 9 and 10,
Uh-huh.
those I'm having a problem. Like it's not making sense to me, so I'm not sure how to put that information to get the correct.
Do you have a smartphone or
I do.
a tablet? Download an app called Desmos, Desmos, and it makes doing problems like these really easy because it just does all the functions correctly. So for question 9, the mean is always going to be the mean that they provide. At least for this section, it is. So it's just 10.
It's just 10.
Yeah.
Well, look how easy that is.
And it like kind of bugs me because I'm like, well, don't waste my time with that, but whatever. And then all the equation is it's just taking the standard deviation and dividing it by the square root of the sample size.
Square root.
So like
Okay.
in that Desmos thing, you'll just do 6 divide, and you don't have to worry about like parentheses. You just do 6 divided by square root of 36, and you'll get 1.
Oh yes, you will. Okay.
And that is a website too, so you can do it on your computer or on your phone.
You said it was Desmos, Desmos?
Yeah. I've been using it for
Okay.
a couple of years for the classes here.
All right. So the number 11?
The number 11 is normal.
Yeah.
Got that one.
And then number 12 is
Central.
limit theorem.
Yeah.
Is the central limit theorem?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And that'll get you 100%. I took it yesterday.
Yeah, you
All
should.
right. Well,
You should get 100%.
But
let's submit it and see what happens.
yeah. And don't worry about that equation, the formula. It's the symbols make it all confusing and stupid. It just
Well, and that's where I'm having the problem is because I'm having a hard time figuring out what the symbols are.
yeah. I've just told myself just stop focusing on trying to figure everything and just kind of like look at it almost like squinting. But I don't. Does that make sense? Like as an analogy, like I'm just like not diving too deep into it, and it seems to be making more sense.
True. I don't know. I'm a little bit nervous because last week I took the quiz. Was it the second quiz? The second half? And I didn't do I passed it I'm like 70% is passing. I'm fine with that, but I didn't really understand it. Like I apparently didn't do any of the math correct. So I have to go back and look at it.
It was like before the test, we can do some review together and stuff.
Is that coming up this week or are we coming up soon on that?
What is it, next week, I think?
Is it?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Do you know when the test is, Patrick?
I don't know. We have an exam next week.
I think so.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know. I know I'm taking I'm taking macro, so we have an exam coming up there too. So it's a little bit.
Yeah,
it's semester. I hate that class.
Yeah, it's very. I'm taking week by week. I'm just focusing on this week to get it done. So.
Right.
I hear
you.
The biggest thing is just pay attention these first couple of weeks because everything will build off of these first 4 or 5. So if you get lost now, just get help because it drove me nuts. Everything was off of these first couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Right. All right. So if I can make it in at all tomorrow, I will try. I kicked myself, but it's a new patient, so I have to work with a new patient.
Oh, it's no problem. Well, like I said, if you're not here, we'll just count you in, and you'll have the recording in the group.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
yeah, be very clear on what you go over. So.
Yeah.
In case I can't figure it out.
And you have my email, so you can just email me too.
I do.
Have questions.
I do. Thanks. Hey Patrick, are the Capitals still in did they get cut out yet? Or I can't.
No, they are still in. They won the first 2 games in third round against Lightning. It's 2-0, and they're playing tonight. So yeah. So if they win, if they win this round, they are in the Stanley Cup. So.
Right on. Yeah,
it-
my husband's a huge Kings fan, so
oh,
I stopped watching it after the Kings lost 4 games. It was
Yeah.
horrible.
I usually have retired my shirt by now because they always lose against Penguins, but
Right,
we're still are in. So
right on.
yeah,
Well, that's good.
yeah,
All right. Well, thank you guys for your help. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
no problem. So
Cool deal. All right, guys. Well, we will see you tomorrow.
see you
All
tomorrow.
right.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye bye.
Bye.